Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. The battle for Hoax shall soon begin. Seriously, if that's the back gate, then where is the front gate to this thing? Because I don't think we can ever see that from anywhere. Also, check this out. I think either Lavitz or that other guy might be a ghost. Because they just phased right through one another. Well, I don't know, maybe because it's a giant dragon and they make a lot of noise. That too. Alright, I'll bring you some beef jerky or something. Well, this is going pretty well so far. I should have kept my mouth closed. Oh, I guess that's actually the front gate down there. You know, I never paid attention to that drawbridge down there. I don't think I ever saw that drawbridge before. I guess the gate is below that tower, then. It makes sense that the front gate would be opposite the back gate, but I can just never see exactly where the thing was. Alright, bring it on, you Sandoran scum. So, these guys are like the Sandoran soldiers from the beginning of the game. In fact, they have the same exact name, except these are quite a bit tougher than those. And here you all are seeing Volcano for the first time. Volcano! Yeah, we should mop these guys up, no problem.
Yes! Go! Volcano! Harpoon! Yes!
Finish him, Lavitz! Ah, not quite. Oh well, one more point for Volcano.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
By the way, I believe I explained this back at the beginning of the game, but since we haven't actually seen it in action until now, when the screen like flashes like orange-red while doing a multi-hit addition, that's a counter, and you have to hit the circle button instead of X. Or else you'll get blown back. Huh, lose this guy. talkers are usually weak. That line always stood out in my memory for some reason. So, the Sandora Elite here is kind of an interesting boss. Not so much at first, but he does some unique things, which you will see shortly. He's got some ninjutsu powers. And yeah, that really hurts Lavitz, because Lavitz's magic defense sucks.
Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
Of course, I think that attack might actually also be fire elemental. I mean, it is like a flame, even though it's green. Probably is some kind of fire. That might be why Dart's more resistant to it.
Harpoon! Yes!
No, you're not countering me.
Volcano!
Might need to pop a healing potion soon. Oh, whoa, I almost missed that.
Volcano! Harpoon!
I believe I can. Now, there's, you know, when I was a kid, this boss actually gave me a lot of trouble. Well, not just when I was a kid. For several playthroughs, this guy was annoying to me because I could never figure out how you tell the real one, but, yeah, you have to look, you have to look at their shadows. The one with the larger shadow is the real one. I didn't know about that trick for my first few playthroughs, and I think it's this one right here. Okay, good. You cannot even hurt the clones. It's like if you hit a clone, then they just don't take any damage at all. But yeah, if you keep an eye out for, like if you pay attention to their shadows, then you can tell which one's real. And as you can see, like, when you hit the real one, it gets rid of the clones as well. I believe another way you can tell which one is the real one is the real one will do a flame magic attack. Like, he'll do the flame attack on you. It's either that or he'll use the chain attack on you. I don't remember which one it is. That attack right there. I think only the... Oh, well, actually, I guess I just disproved myself on that because a fake one just used that on me. Yeah, I think the real one can do like that same fire attack on you in this phase, and I think only he can do that. Also, I'm going to, yeah. Don't think. I want to go ahead and get Dart and Lavitz healed up here. Ah, yes, okay. Well, I'm glad I waited a bit there, because I just proved that. Alright. Okay, please let me attack now. Wow. Okay, buddy, you really need to cool it.
Harpoon!
By the way, pay close attention when he dies. Look at the ground, like, to the left of him.
Go! Volcano!
Did you see that? It's like you can see like a chain appear on the ground for just like a split second when he dies. I always found that weird. Oh, now what? Well, that must be Kongol. Yeah, for an axe that's like almost the size of Dart's body, that doesn't do very much damage. Anyway, Kongol here is the real boss of Hoax. And, he's a pretty basic boss, but I want to show this off. If you fail to complete an addition against him, he will actually grab you like this, and he'll, like, throw you in a counter. And as Dart points out here, you have to, yeah. You have to finish off the addition. Otherwise, you'll be countered. But yeah, Kongol, you know, between Kongol and the Sandora Elite, I'm not really sure which one I would consider more challenging. Kongol is extremely easy at first, but he does get a little more threatening. In fact, he should be doing that very soon here.
Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
Here we go.
Harpoon! Yes! Go! Volcano!
Now this attack hurts. That's pretty much the worst thing he can do. He can also do like a running punch, which does a little bit more damage than the axe. But most of the time, he's just going to do this over and over, from my experience. It's so weird that this guy is such a bigger threat when he's not using his weapon. Like, how are his fists more powerful than a giant axe that's, like, literally almost the size of a human? I don't know. I mean, the only explanation is that maybe the blade is just really, 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 really dull. I don't know.
Harpoon!
Yeah, you just keep doing that. That hurts a little bit less. Okay, you're in the red. Almost got you.
Go! Volcano!
You see why I wanted to finish off Double Slash before this? Because, yeah, we can really get started in on the Volcano Edition experience with these two boss battles here.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Finish him, Dart! Ah, crud. Ow! Congo's gonna be feeling that one in the morning. But yes, you guys have just seen... Well, you can probably guess what that is. Yup. That's a Dragoon. Finally, the title of the game is actually coming into play here. If you guys were thinking at this point, you know, the battle system's cool, but it could use a little bit more, well, guess what? Yeah, now we have Dragoons. You know, I alternate between saying Dragoon and Dragoon. I don't know. I'm really not sure which one it is. I've always gone back and forth between how I said that word. So yeah, if you guys remember, we saw Rose at the very beginning of the game. She rescued us from the dragon. And now I guess she's, in some way, rescued us again. Relax, Shauna. Shauna's so worried that Rose is something more. By the way, I should point out that your dialogue choices in cutscenes like this don't make any difference outside of slightly different dialogue. If you guys are thinking this game has some kind of like hidden like affection or relationship system between party members, no, it does not. It's got nothing like Star Ocean or Final Fantasy VII or anything like that. Well, I guess our father's little shiny stone memento was a lot more than we thought it was. So yes, Dragoon spirits are basically they're little shiny stones that allow you to transform into a Dragoon. But only if the spirit chooses you and recognizes you as its rightful holder. And yes, it is very much like Power Rangers. I'm sure someone's going to point that out. Dragoons are like medieval Power Rangers, essentially. Yeah, it makes sense. one thing after another. It's our destiny, right? Have confidence, Dart. And if you're still lacking confidence, well, here's your theme song. Of course we'll fight. See, now the place has a save point. And we're going to go ahead and save here. Now, before we leave the town of Hoax, well, there's, something we can do. It was quite a blast. You do realize I'm standing right here, right? Yeah, don't worry. Midwife Hilda is A-okay because she's right here. So unfortunately, that's just how humanity is. We have to bring an end to this war for all these people. Now here we could do a tutorial about Dragoons, and I'm going to go ahead and go through this. You can skip this if you want to, but yeah. I figured I would just let Rose explain it. So yeah, from now on, when we attack an enemy, we're going to gain SP. You notice we have a new gauge down there, the SP gauge. And every strike from an addition will gain SP. And you need 100 SP in order to transform into a Dragoon.
Volcano!
And different editions give different amounts of SP. Actually, some editions are some editions are geared towards getting SP, while others are geared towards damage.
Go! Volcano!
Like, I guess you could divide them into two categories. You could call one of them SP editions, and the other could be called damage editions. Damage editions give lower SP, but do higher damage. Volcano is actually one of them. And then there's editions that don't do a huge amount of damage, but they give a load of SP. And then there's other editions that are more balanced between the two. And here we're gonna transform. Yes, I've got that down, I think. Yeah, there's a setting, well, yeah. Basically, if you set the morph setting to short, then you'll transform just like that. There won't be like a little transformation cutscene. You'll just instantaneously change. Although, I believe for the first time a Dragoon transforms, it will always do the full sequence. There's also another thing later on, but I won't say anything on that just yet. But I will say that there is one way to transform, which always shows the full animation. So yeah, that's how you do Dragoon editions. Also, I didn't do that. That was automatic. I want to try it again. I want to try to hit all 5 hits. Oh, there we go. It's doable with practice. Remember, I've had years and years of practice at this game. Yeah, that's definitely enough. So now let's go over the magic. So yeah, right now we only have Flame Shot. But yes, this is the only way to use magic in the game that isn't like an attack item. Only Dragoons can naturally use magic. Well, as far as gameplay is concerned, I should note. I think so. I believe that is all. So yeah, Dragoons themselves actually have their own levels, and they gain levels by gaining SP. Now, some people I've noticed get confused on this and don't quite understand how this works. Even if your SP gauge is full and you're not, like, gaining any more from additions, the SP gain still counts toward Dragoon level, because Dragoons basically have, like, they have, like, a hidden SP counter, like, total, I guess. Like, you can never view it or see it anywhere. But there's a hidden counter that keeps track of all your SP. Just think of it like experience points. It's literally just experience for Dragoons. So yes, even if you do have max HP, like in the gauge, you can still level up. Actually, I'm not gonna end right here. Like, all SP gained counts towards a Dragoon level. Oh, also, I should note that as your additions level up, they give more SP as well. So it's not only damage that increases, it's also the SP output. Anyway, although the game doesn't explicitly tell you, Rose has joined our party. Bye-bye, Shauna. Rose, you are in. Alright, I am going to save here, and we will end this episode right here. Next time, we're going to be heading into the marshlands.